Well, Kansas City Chiefs fans, one day after the Kansas City Chiefs go out and sign Christian Fulton away from the Los Angeles Chargers, the Chiefs do it again on Wednesday, this Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, as they go out and they steal Jerry Tillery away from the Los Angeles Chargers, and I am here for it. Jerry Tillery signing and officially becoming a Chief just a few hours ago, then sends out a pretty encouraging tweet. What's up, everybody? Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you are new to my channel, I discuss Chiefs every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So let's kick off the comments right now. I am aware, now looking in the camera and seeing myself talking to this camera, that I look like a valet attendant. I wore this attire to work today with my Kansas City Chiefs red, and got home and didn't realize that I look like I should be parking cars for a living. So no offense to anyone of you that does that, but wish somebody like my wife would have told me before I left for work today. I digress. Let's get right into it. Jerry Tillery becoming a Kansas City Chief today, and let's pull this up right here. He had a message. He signed just a few hours ago. Like I said, the Kansas City Chiefs continue to bolster their roster this offseason, and one of their latest signings was an import from one of their division rivals, a la the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chiefs added Jerry Tillery to a one-year contract. Remember, we've talked about that a lot, these one-year contracts, and they're fantastic earlier this week, but it officially became reality today, Wednesday, March 19th, marking his third AFC West team during his 7-year career. After starting his career as a first-round pick of the Los Angeles Chargers in 2019, Tillery ventured over to the Las Vegas Raiders before spending last season with the Minnesota Vikings. The one-year hiatus has landed Tillery in Kansas City, but he had something to say for his new fan base. So Tillery arrived at the University of Kansas Hospital today to make his official signing. When he was done, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, this according to KCKingdom.com. He wrote out this: "What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Jerry Tillery here, excited to get started and go Chiefs." KC Kingdom making this argument: these messages are common for new agent signings and often come without mention of their former team. But for Tillery, his arrival in Kansas City feels like a new beginning, and it comes with a big role. So basically what we know about Jerry Tillery so far, we're going to break this down a little bit more, but basically he has not panned out the way that we thought he was going to when he was signed as a first-round pick to the now Las Vegas Raiders, to the Los Angeles Chargers when they signed him as a first-round pick. That did not happen, but he is a serviceable player, and he should be able to complement Chris Jones there on the inside. Remember, Charles Omenihu and Mike Pennel are still free agents out of the market, and apparently the Kansas City Chiefs like this guy more than they like those options. And I was a little surprised that Charles Omenihu was not re-signed because we had high hopes for him, but apparently they are bringing in Jerry Tillery, so that has to speak volumes to what they think is the upside and potential to this guy. Again, the Chiefs signing to him to a one-year deal. We have talked about that the past few days that the Kansas City Chiefs that's their MO now, with Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones and some of our offensive linemen's contracts, some of those big contracts that we have to pay for. We are not afforded the luxury of signing long-term free agent contracts. We are a plug-and-play franchise, and it has actually worked out, wouldn't you say, pretty darn good the past 3 years. That Super Bowl, of course, the exception, but 3 straight Super Bowls, you can't argue with the results, and that's what we've been doing is signing players to one-year contracts. So this right in line with the Chiefs' MO. All right, so what do we know about Jerry Tillery that we can break down here for you? The Chiefs.com offering this. Where is it? I had it up here. Hold on. This is worth looking at. It's worth looking at. And here we are. There we go. Sorry about 5 things to know about new Chiefs defensive tackle Jerry Tillery. This is according to ChiefsKingdom.com. He spent last season with Minnesota Vikings. We knew that. Appeared in all 17 games. That's great because it shows that he wasn't injury prone last year. 17 pressures, 3 quarterback hits, a forced fumble. I don't see a sack on there, so I wish that was there. He played his first 5 years in the AFC West, so he is familiar with the AFC West. He has demonstrated the ability to play both as an interior rusher and an outside defensive end. He originally entered the NFL draft as a first-round pick. We knew that. and he played his college ball at Notre Dame. Go Irish. So there you have it. A pretty awesome signing. Again, none of these signings by the Kansas City Chiefs this free agency have been monumentous. They haven't been like we landed some huge wide receiver or some huge offensive tackle or some huge running back, but they have been great signings, and that's always been Brett Veach's calling card, is finding players that can come in and plug those holes and play for 1 year and get the most out of them and take us back to the playoffs and eventually the Super Bowl. Before we go, one other thing that happened today, just like I thought it would never happen, but here we are. Mecole Hardman is no longer a Kansas City Chief. Now, say what you want about Mecole Hardman. There are fans, there are haters. I am somewhere in between, but I am personally ready for the Mecole Hardman experiment to be over. It's like a Michigan winter. It never ended. The guy was just given chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, and never really panned out. And the new Packers are apparently thinking he could be Tyler Ervin 2.0. God bless him if he is. It's always amazing when players, when players get Kansas City Chiefs receivers, those teams tend to think that they've won the lottery because, let's face it, we have Patrick Mahomes the second, and he makes everyone look pretty darn good. Speaking of winners, I've got great news for you Kansas City Chiefs fans. Regardless of if it's warm, regardless of whether it's cold, today is the last day of winter and spring is officially here. So even if it snows 8 inches of snow this weekend, well, it won't, but even if it does, it's still spring, and a happy spring to you. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Like and subscribe as always. Let's go, Chiefs! Let's go, Chiefs!